Hey folks, welcome to another episode. It's your host Evans and Angelo. We want to talk to you about staying motivated and keeping a sane head basically during the holiday season. Um, Andrew, what's your piece of advice that you can give people right now just to stay sane and stay level, stay
I mean,
focused?
listen, the holidays and December are very stressful for three reasons. Number one, it's the close of the work year. So you really have to analyze what went well and what didn't go well. Number two, it's the holiday season where you're running around with your family, trying to get together. And listen, guys, I know that sounds amazing, but we all know there's a lot of stress with the family. Sometimes family members don't talk, sometimes the budget's not there. And as well as we love the holidays, there comes with family issues with the holidays. So what I'm saying is just be grateful for the people in your life. Really focus on the fact of what did well and what didn't do well. And really at the end of the day, really take it day by day and really understand that you're going to be distracted, especially in our industry. You have holiday parties, you have Christmas, you have the kids. If you have kids leaving their school, they're out, they want to do stuff. You have New Year's Eve. This year, Christmas and New Year's falls on Monday. So it looks like a Monday and a Tuesday are going to be a little wiped out. So there's every excuse in the books not to work, vacations, and you want to reward yourself for a great year. And I'm not saying that's a negative. What I'm saying is whatever you want to do, be proactive in it. If you want to take advantage of the vacation and you want to spend time with your family, do that 100%. But if there's still work to do, if you want to roll up your sleeves, there's no reason why the last 2 weeks of the year can't be the best 2 weeks of the year for you. Right now, Evans, I'm sure you're looking at the news, the rates, the industry. We have never been in a more favorable spot in the past 9 months than we are today. And it happens to fall on vacation time when the kids are off, the holidays are around. We have Hanukkah, we have Kwanzaa, we have Christmas, we have New Year's. We have so many things going on. And for me personally, December is a very busy month. I have my son's birthday, my daughter's birthday, my mom's birthday. We have my wife's mom's birthday. So there's a lot of reasons why I could go out and just blow off the last 2 weeks of the year. But what I'm saying to you is if you need to work, work.
What I'm going to add to what you said, everything you said is valid. What I want to say to the audience is stick to your budget. Your budget can mean two things. For me, it means basically, obviously, your money. You're buying stuff. You really want to take an inventory of what you're spending your money on, especially now, because this will catch up and bite you in the behind next year if you don't stick to your budget. And the other thing is budget your time also. You're working, focus on the work that you need to get done. Also, budget that time that you're going to be spending with your family, with your friends. You have to follow your schedule, stick to your schedule. Same thing with your wallet. Know what you can spend money on and know what you shouldn't be spending money on. And that's basically my 2 cents on it.
One of the things I had the pleasure and the opportunity to talk to so many successful people, whether it's in the real estate, mortgage, or just business in general. And there's really one common trait to everybody. They love what they do and they're motivated, but they are so efficient and organized with their time management that it looks easy for people on the outside. I think if there was one thing every one of us could do is block our time, guard our time, and use it wisely. I see so many times we get distracted on the things we have to do that it actually delays the things we need to do. So if I could just give you two pieces of advice in regards to that, always tackle the biggest issue you have first in the morning so it's off the plate, and always guard your calendar like your life. And if you have something you need to do on it, make sure you do it. If you have an amazing calendar, I'm going to show a successful person for sure.
I'm glad you mentioned the calendar because the old saying is if it's not on your calendar, it doesn't exist. So whether it's your business, your personal, your self-improvement, eating right, whatever it is, you need to put it on your calendar and stick to your calendar. So that's working out, that's sleep time, that's just, put some time in between where you have a break, you meditate, whatever it is that you need to do, put it on your calendar, follow it, and follow it as best you can.
And
And allow yourself some grace if you don't 100% make your calendar work. So give yourself
it's
some grace.
it's it's very interesting though in our business. A lot of people say I got to be 100% better, and I don't believe that's true. I believe everyone has the same tools, and if you could just be 10% better than what you were last year, your results aren't going to be 10% better. They're going to be 5x that, because that extra 10% is going to separate you from a lot of the mediocrity in our industry. So just being 10% better, you're going to see your results be, 5x on that. And that's
I
something
would
that I think is super important.
I would also add, take this time while you're working, while you're spending time with your family. If you do decide to take some downtime, then do some self help for yourself, basically. Do some educational stuff for yourself where you can sharpen your tools so you're a better professional for your clients. You're a better father, you're a better mother, basically, for your kids. Or whatever it is that you want to do, want to accomplish, just seek out the information that you need and just get it done.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
It's December. A lot of things worked, a lot of things didn't work. What are you most excited to add to your arsenal for next year? What are you going to be focusing, some more of your resources and some more of your time on?
I think I'm going to be stepping out of my box, my comfort zone, and I'm going to be speaking more to for sale by owners and expireds this year coming up. One of the things that I got away from just simple things like birthday cards, holiday cards, stuff like that. I'm jumping back into that. I'm excited about that. And also getting back into networking. I used to host networking functions, and the purpose was that is to meet people and find out how I can assist them and my clients and see if I can match their services to my clients and whatnot. So I'm getting back into that. So I'm really excited about that. Just everything in general, everything that worked, we're stepping it up at least 10%, 20% more, and new stuff we're adding. The sky's the limit.
And just on the other flip side, what are you going to not be focusing some of your time on? What are some of the things that didn't work for you last year?
As much as I used to love doing the seminars, we're seeing that basically not a lot of people are tapping into those. So we're going to be doing less of those.
Okay.
More informational videos like this. And they're going to be more on our YouTube channel and our social media stuff and emails and text, however it is, getting the information out there, basically. I'm seeing not a lot of people want to go out, venture, sit in the classroom and be lectured. So we're giving you the information. You use it for whenever you want, whenever you're comfortable to receive the information. But we're all going to still be accessible.
So one of the things that I really want to focus on next year is the three C's. It's communicate, create, and content. Okay. The one thing that I really saw for myself was I really think doing a lot more on social media and videos is the way and a path to gain a lot of new followers and people that I haven't connected with in the past. And, honestly, I haven't done it on the most professional level. I really just wanted to do the social media, see how it worked. And if it worked, I really want to invest a lot of money behind it. So next year, which is only 3 weeks away, you're going to see a lot crisper content, a lot of better content, a lot of more organization, because now I see the path for me down this road and I really see it helping out, reaching out. And the best part about it is, Evans, I did this radio show. We started only a month ago. We already had like 8 call-ins. And I know that might not sound like a lot, but for a new show that never had call-ins, we had 8. We have 2 pre-approved clients and we have 1 that has an accepted offer. So I'm pretty excited about that path. I think the seminars is something I agree with. It really isn't an overall net positive time wise, the amount of people. I think there's a way we could do it next year where it's more virtual and it's more national and more people can get involved. So really at the end of the day, we're going to be doing more automated seminars where people could log on and look at the content, and we're going to be manning the chats. So that's something I'm super excited about. And then the one thing I love is networking and growing your sphere. When I met Evans, Evans was the very best networker I knew 15 years ago. He hosted all different types of events. He met a lot of people. And then you kind of stopped doing that for a little bit. And the one thing I see is when you start doing that, A, you're so dynamic, you're meeting people from different industries, and you're getting referrals from people you wouldn't think you would by hosting these types of events. So I'm glad to see you're jumping back on board. We're doing that also, but we're doing it in a little different way. We're going to do the big events and all that stuff, but really what we want to focus on is we want to do, a small meeting of 5 people every other week where we're networking, we're just talking business, we're doing a lunch, same time every 2 weeks with different people. And we're just really trying to gain value and insight from industry leaders so we could take what they're seeing real time. And I think in this market, the biggest thing we need to understand is we don't have all the answers. There's a lot of people out there doing it better than us. And if you have an opportunity to sit with them and they give you a one piece of a nugget that says, look, I do it this way. If you tweak it like this, you could grow it 10x or 5x. That's really what I want to take an advantage of. I really want to talk to a lot of people, a lot of business owners. And the one thing we're going back to is small businesses. I did that in the beginning of my career a lot. We moved on to bigger unions and bigger stuff like that. But I see value in small businesses. I see value in us helping them and providing services. It's not about getting 1,000 people all the time. It's about helping an additional 3 or 4 people you never would connect with, and you can manage and grow that. I think a lot of times, if you want to talk on negative on my end, I was a numbers guy. If there's 500 people in a room, I got excited. But if there was 4 or 5 people in a room, I wasn't as excited. I looked at that completely wrong. It's better to be in the room with the 5 or 7 people because you could have true connections. You could have true content. You could have true conversations, and you're not dismissing them because you have to talk to so many people at your networking event. So I think having the big networking events, awesome, but then taking it on a one-on-one session where you could sit and learn their business and understand, I think that's the way to go. So I'm really excited. We have a great plan. I think our team's going to be out there a lot more. And really, at the end of the day, it's just focusing really hyper local to your business.
I think one of the things, I'm glad you mentioned the small business thing. One of the things I want to do more of for next year going forward is interviewing more small business people, talking about, their struggles and stuff like that. And maybe that can inspire somebody to create their small business, or maybe that can help basically get more eyes on that person's small business also. It doesn't have to be a small business. It can probably be a medium-sized business, whatever the case may be. It's like we're looking to put some value out there for people, inspire some people, and give some information to different businesses and different things that you can do. There's lots of options in life, basically. So we want to make sure that we're the ones that are giving you that information, and then what you choose to do with it is up to you.
And it's just honest feedback, and that's what I love. You really need to be able to look at your wins, look at your losses. But look, if you didn't get in the game, and I talk to this to a lot of people, and this is important. If you didn't play the game and you sat on the sideline, don't be discouraged because you know what the problem is. And you're looking at that person in the mirror. It's you. Okay, you're your biggest enemy. You're your biggest fan. You're your biggest distractor, And if you weren't doing the things you needed to do, the best thing is there's no issues in the business. You just have to get back in the game and do the work. And if that's the only issue you have, be grateful because all you have to do is step up and be accountable and put in the work, and your business will grow.
The piece I'm going to leave with you is pretty much just start today. Whatever that change that you need to make right now, just start the small change right now, and then you increment it basically later on, and then you'll start seeing the difference. Again, track what you're doing. Like you said, track your successes, track your failures, and just reevaluate that every week, every month, every quarter. And you'll know exactly what you need to do. And I would also suggest seek advice from an advisor. Find an advisor, a mentor, someone that you look up to in that field that you're in, whether it's real estate, whether it's mortgage, whether it's financial planning, or whatever small business that you have. Find a mentor that can help guide you in the right direction. And it'll be easy to find that person. You have to do the work to find that person.
Nice. All right. Well, listen, happy holidays. And we're hiring next year. It's going to be a bonanza in the real estate and mortgage industry. So get ready. Put your bootstraps on and let's go.
You gotta
Sky's
be
the limit.
you gotta be willing to work. You gotta put the work in. Nothing is handed to you. You gotta put the work in and find the business. So with that being said, we hope you found some value out of this video. If you have any questions about anything real estate or mortgage related, feel free to reach out to either one of us. If you have any content that you want us to talk about in our next videos, let us know. We're here to talk.
Yeah, just one last thing. Everyone always asks Santa what they want. I'm going to the mall. I'm asking Santa what I could do for him. Okay? That's what I'm doing.
I
All
thought you
right.
were going
Have a
a
great
complete
day.
different. I thought you were going to a complete different thing because of my beard. I thought you were going that
No,
route,
you
but
look great. You look great.
my Papa Smurf beard. But anyway, with that being said, everybody, happy holidays, all the best. Happy 2020.